Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. Hi, Nevin. How are you? Oh really? What is the name? By the way, what do you mean by hidden game? I mean, do you mean that there was a game on your 3DS that you didn't know about? That it was just like installed? Yo! That's interesting, I've never heard of it. I mean, of such a thing. Ciao Forlo. Te la sei presa di riposo stasera? Are you really studying right now? I don't believe you. Oh, so you meant tomorrow, I assume. Stop it. Ciao, Lux. By the way, it is just an inside meme between me and a couple friends of mine that are, I mean, IRL friends of mine. By the way, Lux, when will you be like hunting again? I wanna see you drop shinies on the Discord server. By the way, today I should be able to reach 31,100. So the next one will be the one in which I'm breaking my record. It's tough. In which way were you hunting for it? Because I'm not super familiar with all the possible Gen 5 hunts. Oh, okay. And which are the other possible finds? Because I really don't remember right now the place in which you can find Riolu. Wasn't it like at the beginning of the game? Or am I tripping? Oh, alright. I kind of feel like you will find it before I will. Kind of this feeling. I mean, in the end, as soon as I find Latios, I should be suspending my real round. Still don't know actually, because I wanna go after Latios for Magikarp, just to complete the duo, Feebas and Magikarp. But I still don't know if I wanna go quad hunting for Magikarp or double hunting for it, and also going on with the Riolu. Because I still have to try like the and see if it is actually optimal to with the time and like all the stuff by playing with 4 games. Because in Fire and Leaf Green there is also that sort of cutscene before like going on with the file every time you reset. So I don't know if I'm able to press all of them, to press the buttons in an optimal way. So I will have to figure it out. By the way, which are the possible things you can phase on for the real round? Oh, those are cool possible targets actually. Apart from Graveler, poor my boy. But I mean, Sableye, Mewile, yeah, also Lickitung. I mean, I think that you already got all of them. So I don't know, but I would be fine with all of those. Were you referring to my guess? I mean, about finding Larios between 30,000 and 31,000? I really don't understand why YouTube stops. I mean, randomly stops messages. I mean, I assume you didn't wrote anything bad, so I really don't know why YouTube does so. Let me see the orange of the Graveler in Gen 5. Can't find it. Hold on, let me check it on YouTube. Oh yeah, it looks good. Yeah. I mean, in the end, it also looks. I mean, it looks way better than Geodude. Also in Gen 4, I pretty much like the shine. But the problem of Graveler is that it is too common. That's why it is discriminated. Hi, Thiago. Also, Thiago got the same problem about saying good luck for Larios. YouTube wasn't allowing him to drop that message. This is super strange. It might don't like the word good actually at this point. Yo, congrats on it. 1,000, I mean, I mean 100,000 encounters just for the trio is huge. Yo, that was a female one. I wish I also got a female starter. I'm plenty of starters that are all male. I still haven't never got a female one. It is incredible actually. I got so many of them, and none of those is a female one. At this point I just have to wait for the Unova starters that I will land, and also for the ones from Owen that are the... I mean, I'm only missing those 6 before Gen 5, of course. By the way, good luck on your squirrel. Hopefully you will get it soon. That's fair, Thiago. Oh, you're grinding so much with these starters. Are you planning on hunting all of them? I mean, I guess you already got the one from Yoro, so... Are you just missing the Owens ones? Or just... I mean, or also other ones? Have you got the ones from Gen 4? Super good luck. Especially from the one for the one from Sinnoh. Alright. I mean, at least now that you go for all of them, also from Ergon and Soulsilver, you will have lower chances of finding a Puchiana. At least. Yeah, buying more platinums was definitely needed for such an hound. When I hunted for my starters from Sinnoh, I started from Chimchar and I started hunting for him from only 1 platinum, but it was super slow, so I decided to add a single pearl file. So I was double hunting for it, and thank god I found it on platinum before finding a Starly on pearl. And then when I went for Tartwig and Piplup, I already got other devices. Even if in the end I got other platinums just for Tartwig, because I single hunted for Piplup. Yeah. And I also got it live back in the day. Oh, I didn't got you before. So you were, you meant that you are going for all these starters from ON, and again, the ON starters, but also in Gen 4. That's what you meant, I guess. I just thought that you were going like at the same time for, for example, from 2 devices in Gen 3 and 2 devices in Gold and Soul Silver. I don't know, I personally don't like finding those type of shinies. The ones that you are not able to catch at all. I don't know. Yeah, I got you. That's pretty brave, actually. I still don't know if I wanna hunt for the ON starters in Gen 4 or in Gen 3. But I'm not doing both of them. I don't want to find any pooch. That's the biggest reason why. But it is also kinda iconic to hunt for those starters in the Ruby and Sapphire games. So still not sure about what to do. But I got, all these starters that I got are already in Gen 4, and I don't know. I'd love to have all of them together, but I don't want to transfer them over. So at this point I might just hunt for them in Gen 4. I don't know, because I also only got 1 Ruby and 1 Sapphire. So it would take a while. The hunt would take a while. I don't know. Yeah, I might go for them in 4 gem, actually. I don't know. Don't wanna get uncatchable shinies. And also, yeah, the resets should be pretty fast, actually. And I mean, in the end, I prefer hunting Gen 4. I mean, in general, but there are special cases in which I'm going for the Gen 3. For example, the Magikarp. It is pretty unique as an aunt, in my opinion. That's why I wanna do that. I guess that you will be stuck in the I mean, in hunting these starters for the whole year at this point. You got so many of them to find. Yeah, I'm gonna buy them from the NPC that is like placed after the first gym in Firered and Leafgreen. But I still have to figure out if I wanna go quad hunting for it or just double hunting for it and go on with the real hunt. For a lot of reasons, actually, because I'm finding pretty good with this layout. So 2 games in which I'm soft resetting and 1 game in which I'm just going up and down. It is pretty okay as a setup for my hands. It is pretty simple to press all the buttons. And I think that it wouldn't be that simple quad hunting for a soft reset hunt in Fire and Leaf Green, because there are so many buttons to press because of the cutscene that you go through every single time that you start the file. I mean, not the file, but that you join back your adventure. So, and I haven't tried yet how I would place my hands just to try and move them like the least I can. But I don't know, because I also really like the fact, I mean, how the things are placed in this layout. So the chat in the right and the counters in the middle. That I might just keep this layout and go double hunting for Magikarp and go on with Riolu. Another thing that I was thinking too is that I might just suspend the Riolu, not because of the Hound, but just because of the fact that it doesn't match with the layout, and put a soft lock tentacle and single out for it. I don't know, because I still have to set up a game in which I will have to release all the Pokemons from the box, or at least transfer them, just to set up the Hound. So I still don't know, and I mean, until I will have figured out, I will go on hunting for Riolu. But as I already said 1,000 times, this Riolu Hound is just a sort of, I mean, a super side Hound. It is just covering up a blank spot right now, and I really hate the fact that it doesn't match with the graphic. I mean, in the end, a tentacle would be way better. I mean, it is a water type. It still doesn't match the like the meaning of the layout, but at least the colors would be matching. At least a little bit. I mean, not what the screen would present, because I will be placed in a Pokemon Center. But at least every time I reset, there is the tentacle that is blue, just as the layout, so it would be a bit better. But I don't know, still have to figure out if there might be even another round that is better than tentacle, that matches better. Because also, I mean, I also don't wanna waste possible rounds that I can go like code hunting for and just hunt for them as a single hunt. It would be like wasting potential. And the tentacle hunt is already an hunt that I would never do like as a double one. I would just go single hunting for it, so it might be decent. Yeah, it is actually super unique. It would be pretty cool. Still have to see, as I said, the setup, and then I just have to decide if I want to switch to it or not. Because as I said, I'm finding pretty good with my ends placement right now, and it is not something to take for granted actually with an hunt with the eggs. So I might take advantage of this situation and go on hunting for Riolu and just not caring at all about the layout. But I mean, in the end, who cares about the layout? But I don't know, I care. It is pretty controversial as a thing. I don't know. And also, I'm super in love with Tentacool. I prefer Tentacruel, of course, because I mean, I always prefer the final forms, but I'm super in love with the shiny, and if I wanna find a Tentacool, it has to be the soft lock one. It has to. And in the future, finding a Tentacruel would also be super great to complete the full outline. Something that would really match the graphic is hunting for a Lapras that got all the water around him, and also the shiny would be like purple. That, I mean, it's okay with the graphic, but I don't want to waste that hunt. I can go quad hunting for it, and I will go for it as a quad hunt. So, but it would be perfect actually. No, the one from Heartgold and Soulsilver, not the 1%. A friend of mine found it, by the way, the 1% one. If I remember correctly, at least. As long as I remember, he has found... I mean, he was the first one that was finding it live. I non-ironically flashed Latios right now. My heart just stopped. But it was a regular one. Hi Pokemon. So, I'd love to go up to midnight at least. But I might go a bit more actually. I'm for sure hitting at least 31,100. Yeah, I know it's Saturday, but I have to study tomorrow. I don't wanna go to bed that late, but I might go a bit. I mean, I might go an hour and a half from now. No, 5 a.m. No, for sure no. But yeah, I might go a bit longer. I mean, we could try to break my record tonight. I don't know. Oh, that's good for you. Are you transferring like everything you got from the older games, or are you keeping something? Oh, alright. Yeah. Is it like, how long does it take to clone a Pokemon? Because I've never done of it. I mean, I've never done it, and I never seen any videos about it. So yeah, no clue. I mean, I knew it was a thing in Gen 3. But I don't know how it is done. By the way, 3,000 and a half for Riolu. Yeah, I remember you telling me so. Such a devastating round. But you completed. We are only 300 away from the previous record, by the way. I'm grinding so much for these Latios. But I feel like I'm not reaching 40,000. I feel like I'm finding it before 40,000. I mean, it would be fair. I'd like to bring home the Latios brother, actually. So that they are together again. I use DaVinci Resolve. I've been using it since the beginning. Give me a second, guys, that I'm just freeing up some space to be also able to record. While streaming. There we go. I don't know. I mean, DaVinci Resolve was the one I've ever approached, and now I'm comfortable by using it. So I think I'll go on with it. I've never tried any other editing software. I don't know, because I'm actually doing around 160 soft resets per hour right now. I think even more. So by following my schedule, I should be going off stream in less than an hour, but I think I'm going longer. But I don't know if I will be able to break the record actually. Because I don't wanna go too far, but I might actually. Because in the end, yeah, I think I might reach that number. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go. Let's hope to get rewarded. I mean, after having broken the record at this point. I don't know, because I calculated from my Lariat sound that it took me 190 soft resets per hour. But right now I'm also dropping the Riolus in the box, so I'm losing a couple seconds every time, and there are times in which I also have to do stuff at the computer, so I still haven't realized the exact number I'm able to do. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is a bit less than 190, but I mean, we are talking about 170/180. In the end, I don't think less, because I've been streaming since, I mean, I'm already on stream from an hour and a half almost, and I was at, let me see how many encounters I was at the beginning of the stream. 30,700. So I got, yeah, I mean, I got 300 encounters in an hour and a half. So yeah, it might be a bit more. Yeah, by the way, I don't know why it took me 190 random soft resets per hour for Larios at this point, but I just divided the hours. I mean, I just divided the encounters for the hours, and it came up with that number. So I don't know. I mean, it might be because I was quad hunting, and now I'm able to press way faster the buttons. I mean, I always have my hands placed on both of the Latios devices, so it might be it. And right now I don't remember how fast I was able to press all the buttons needed when I was quad hunting, so it might be because of that. But I mean, 30 encounters per hour more than I thought is a lot, actually. I don't know. I might go back and see after the stream. I don't know. But the fact that my hands are super ready to press all the buttons for Latios right now is for sure a key factor. But I don't know. Still haven't done the math, and I don't think I will until I will have to do the intro for my YouTube video. That's usually the moment in which I do the math and try to calculate the stats. Who knows? It might happen. Let me see how many Riolus I got. Alright. Gonna drop a couple of them. By the way, let's do a little brainstorming of what I need to have for my eventual shiny tentacle hound, the one that I have to soft lock the game for. So as far as I remember, I will have to have a not a synchronizer, but an Abra that can use teleport to lock me in the city, and I will have to have my box empty, and then I think it's done. It's pretty simple in the end. Don't really think I need much more. But I don't remember, because the last time I checked such an hound, it was like 2 years ago. Or maybe a bit less than 2 years ago, but it was when I just discovered about it, so it was a while ago. Yeah, that thing is crazy actually. When I've seen the first video about it, I was so shocked. It is super crazy to think about such a thing. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Thank you for being here, and enjoy the theater. See ya. I don't know, I should be actually, but I don't know if I have other plans for tomorrow evening. But yeah, I should be streaming actually. I should be at home. By the way, another thing that is super cool to hunt in the same city in which you are able to hunt for tentacle is the shackle that you can get by smashing the rocks. Shackle is such a cute Pokemon. I like it. I remember the first time I've seen it. It was in the anime. I think that Paul got one. I don't know. It has been so long since I watched it. But I remember that every single Pokemon that Paul was, that Paul got somehow was good. even if Shackle is not good, Paul was able to make it good. I'm talking about the fight factor, not how it looks. It is not good in battle at all, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. But Paul was able to make it good even in battle, as far as I remember at least. I was such a fan of that character. The legendary battle, in the Pokemon League. The Electivire against the Infernape, By the way, I have no idea if there are places in which Shackle is easier to be found, but the first thing that came up to my mind was the city, was the Tentacle City. Yo, someone subscribed. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. Thank you. Super happy you enjoyed. Yeah. How good is the Shackle catch rate in the Safari Zone? Are you referring to the 4th gen Safari Zone or the 3rd gen one? By the way, guys, another thing that I think, another reason why it took me, I referring to the the previous topic, the one about the me counting for 2 Latios and 2 Larias, and the fact that I was only doing 190 soft resets per hour by counting for them, might also be because of the fact that I was also watching a TV series and I was not 100% focused on the games, and I was losing a bit of time. That is something that on stream I'm not doing because I'm 100% on the consoles and on the chat. But I'm able to talk. There are not intense scenes as in the TV series, so that might also be another factor actually. Oh, Pokemon, I didn't see your last message. Yeah, by the way, I think that at this point, see ya tomorrow. Bye bye. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I would for sure prefer to go for I mean the one that is outside the Safari Zone. And now that I got Emerald, it is actually an amount that I could do. I have no idea what does that mean actually. What do you mean by saying that your face? I mean, you stuffed your face with meat. By the way, don't worry if you are too tired. It's okay. Oh, alright. I also did actually. By the way, let me track down this Shacolant because this one is something I wanna do. Alright. Thank you, Lux, as always, for the ideas. Just as the unknown quest that I will do in the future. Yeah, they always add to. Grandparents are supreme about such a thing. Whoops, I just showcased the shiny cargo by mistake. That's huge actually. That might be a problem. By the way, I got less than a box left. I mean full of eggs. And then I will have to start picking the eggs directly from the daycare man outside of the daycare. Such a crazy memory actually, with all the percentages. By the way, I might just finish the eggs and then understand if I really wanna go for the tentacle instead of and suspend the Riolu, as always. I don't know, let me get my Soul Silver, let me see how many things I got in the file. Just to see how time consuming it will be to transfer all of them. Because I mean, something that I could do. No, I don't know, because one of the I only got 2 Soul Silvers, and one of those 2 is the one that I'm using for Riolu right now. And it is literally full field of Riolus. And to release all of them, it would take me, I don't know how many hours. So at this point, I hope that the other Soul Silver file I got got less Pokemons, but I mean, I assume it got less. I mean, I've never hatched any Riolu in that file, so it should got. I mean, it should be plenty actually. It should be not plenty at all. Let me see. Yeah, it is plenty. I think I'll go for it in my other Soul Silver file. By the way, we are 200 away from the record, so I mean, at this point I should be able to do them in less than an hour. But I mean, at this point I might go until I get to 300 just to get a decent number on screen. Yeah, I'll go for 300. I might start releasing them. I mean, releasing the useless Pokemons now on the other file. Let me get it. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, it is not shiny locked, correct? I mean, I don't have to remove anything, because I don't have any action replay to remove eventual shiny locks. But as far as I know, the shiny lock got introduced in Gen 5. So, I mean, there is nothing strange with the tentacle. There should be. There should not be. Perfect. I always have doubts when it comes to these particular rounds, so I better. These bands, oh my goodness. Alright, should have fixed them. Why will he be judging you? I mean, it might seem strange to them actually. I also got so many questions from, for example, my uncle. It was just, I mean, he saw me like playing on 4DSs. He was just, what are you doing? How are you even? I mean, he told me, how are you even able to play on 4 games? I told him, you wouldn't understand. Trust me. Yeah, literally. It happened so many times to me. And also every time I explain it to my friends, I mean, they are not old, they got my age, so they should be able to understand a bit more. They still get shocked. Yeah, that's true. Literally. Yeah, that's for sure, but at least the new generation should be a bit more able to understand. I mean, in the end, I'm not expecting a 50 years old man understanding such a thing. I mean, at least that easily, but I'm expecting that a person of like 25 years old might understand it. I don't know. Imagine. It is impossible. I never owned any type of cheating cartridge in my life, literally. It might seem strange because at the time when I was in like elementary school, I got so many friends that got an action replay or stuff like that. They were always coming to school with like a level 4 Zekrom. I mean, kinda strange. I don't know, bro. Something doesn't work. Yeah, the Euro starters are insane actually. By the way, I can't wait. I can't wait to start seeing you out in the Sinjo ruins. I mean, imagine like you are in the chat and you find the Sinjo ruin Giratina during my live and you drop like the hype. It would be crazy. I also wanna get a Sinjo ruin one. Aren't you able to go to the Sinjo ruins straight? I mean, at the beginning of the game? Or I might have not got your point. Let me read again. No. As far as I know, you can literally go to I mean, to trigger the event whenever you want. I don't think you need any national Pokédex. Yeah, I like them actually. I've only played the one on the Nintendo DS, so the original one, Super Mario Bros. And I've also played the Super Mario Bros. 2. I think it is named New Super Mario Bros. 2. I had so much fun by playing them, but I've never played the ones that you had to play on the Wii. I've only ever got Nintendo DS's and the PS4 as devices. Never had anything else. By the way, Thiago, I'm telling you so because as far as I remember, I went from... I got a couple of the Sinjo Ruins ones, but they were, of course, the regular ones. And if I remember correctly, I was at the beginning of the game when I got them. You just need the event Arceus, and then you should be okay. But I don't know. Check it out. Don't wanna spread like fake news, fake infos. But you should actually be able to. No, never played Odyssey. I'm too much into shinyhunting to be playing something else. I just cannot. The super few hours that I'm able to hunt per week, I wanna dedicate all of them to hunting if I have to dedicate them to like playing video games. I mean, to hunting and to the channel and everything that is related. I mean, that's fair. I think that he is asking you if you know if you are able to go for the Sinjo Ruins ones before going to... before having beaten the Pokemon League. I told you. So, are you going to go for it right after the starters? You have to at this point. Not really. I've triggered the event so much time ago, but if I'm remembering correctly, you just have to like join the Alpha Ruins with Arceus in your back, and if you got it, I don't remember if you have to like join the the little house that is in there with your Arceus, but I mean you just have to join the Alpha Ruins, and then there should be an NPC that starts talking to you, if I remember correctly. But I think that, I mean, there should be plenty of tutorials on how to trigger the event, and it doesn't take long at all. No, the Alpha, I mean, you can get to the Alpha Ruins even before beating the first gym, literally. You can just reach the first city and go in the southern part. I mean, from the southern part of the city you are able, and also from the like west part of the city, you are able to join the Alpha Ruins, and you should be able to trigger the event before the first gym. I mean, you might literally start hunting the Giratina in the same day you have found the shiny starter. You really can't. It will be a long journey. Yeah, you might try. By the way, you have to bring an event Arceus, not a random Arceus. You have to bring the one in the Cherish Ball. But I mean, it's pretty easy to get it. I mean, we got all the... I mean, everything is needed to unlock the events still nowadays. Reverse luck. I hope to go over odds right now so that I'm not going over odds after. It might work. By the way, I'm gonna tell you a fun fact. The first time I mean, it was like super long ago, before me starting hunting, when I discovered about the Sinjo Ruins event. I mean, before before knowing of it, I literally got like a day before an Arceus. I caught it via Void Glitch, because at the time the day I discovered the Void Glitch, I went for Arceus, Shaymin, and I also went for Darkrai, and then I also hunted for Darkrai bar so many years later. By the way, I caught all of them, right? And then I, like a couple days after, I discovered that there was also this like Sinjo Ruin event. I was like, yo, I'm going to trigger it with my Arceus that was not in a Cherish Ball. So I went there, I was super pumped. I was like, I'm gonna get a level 1 Palkia, level 1 Dialga, let's go. And it wasn't working. It was super sad. Yeah, I know. I already got everything. I mean, I already got all the key items. The Azure Flute, the Ox Letter, and also the one for Darkrai. I still have to go for them. And I wanna go for them live. I will go for another Darkrai super soon. I already got one, but it was not timid. I'm gonna get my revenge. It will be the only Pokemon I will have ever hunted twice, just because I wanna get it on camera. I mean, I wanna have a Darkrai on my channel, and I got the event, so I will go for it. Can't wait for it. And what is the problem about it? I mean, I honestly consider it legit, actually. I mean, you are not hacking the game, and it is a super cool thing to have in your file, in my opinion. Super unique one, and you got it in a legitimately way in the end. Yeah, I got your point, by the way. I also like to. I also add this sort of thing, but it is plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to get the Azure Flute, and in the end, it is legit. You are not using an action replay; you are just tricking the DNS, and it is public knowledge, literally. No one will ever tell you, oh, you are an hacker, you cheated because you got an Azure Flute, even if it was never distributed. We are just 100 away from the record. This out might be it. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I respect it. But it means you will never hunt for an Arceus. My fingers are hurting. I think I'm placing them like bad right now, but anyway. Let me see. I'm sleeping on the Riolus. Yeah, I got a full party. I have no clue on how long I've been going up and down with a full party on the team. Oh, I mean, that's fair. I'm okay with the Arceus shiny form, but even if I didn't like it, I would have hunted for it again. Anyway, not again. Still haven't hunted for it, but I will. I don't think I will this year, but I will. I'm just trying to spread all the legendaries in the time. Don't wanna get all of them too soon. Because I mean, I think as everyone does, I like so much hunting for the legendaries, so I don't wanna burn all of them like immediately. I wanna save them, and every once in a while I will be hunting for one of them. A trio I can't wait to hunt for is the legendary bird trio. Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres. I'm a huge fan of those. And I will be hunting for them in Gen 4 for sure. I mean, in the end, I think that all the legendaries that exist, I mean, I will be hunting all of them in Gen 4, just because I got my Smeargolds that are already like super good to catch legendaries, and I don't have them in Firered and Leafgreen, and I don't have the tool that is needed to to transfer the Pokemons, so I'm not able to get a Smeargle in Firered and Leafgreen. What is the Beta Arceus? Let me Google it. Oh. Oh, alright. Yeah, I mean, the concept is pretty good, but I like a lot how Arceus is presented actually. I mean, the regular Arceus, like the artwork, the sprite. It is good looking. It is also pretty fair that they choose to give him the gold color. Yeah, the concept is pretty good actually. But I can't really imagine it being being a Pokemon. I mean, on a game. It would be pretty strange. Are you planning on hunting for something after the the Giratina in the Sinja ruins? I wouldn't accept like you going for a 4th Giratina. It would be too much. A cool hunt you might do is the Marip in the road right after, right in the southern part of the city, like going to the south. There is like a little space with the grass. And there you can find a Marip. And Forest is too good. It is the only suspended hound that I got together with the real hound. I was at 6,000 encounters for Marip that I suspended because I got other plans, but I'm for sure going back to it one day. I already got everything set up. You literally are the Giratina man. Yeah, and you can also increase so much the percentage of finding Marip by putting another Marip with Starik ability on the top. I don't remember right now the exact percentage you are able to reach by doing so, but it was pretty high. And there are also other decent Pokemons you can get. I mean, eventually, if you're phasing on it, you can get Ekans, and I mean, Arbok is amazing as a shiny. And you can also get Ophip, that in my opinion looks good. And then like also Wooper, Zubat. It depends if you're hunting during the day or during the night. My strangest hound. I mean, what do you mean by my strangest hound? Like the craziest thing that happened during a hound? Or like an unusual hound? What do you mean? The hound that few people did. The Wizmore that I went almost quad odds for. It was a first level in Europe. Apart from it, I don't know. Let me see on my Instagram, because I think that all the hounds that I've done have been done from so many people in the past. I mean, I went for Shiny Onyx in the Rock Tunnel, and I got, I don't know if I pressed 2 times the Riolu button. Anyway, and from there I got a Shiny Marowak that I don't think is something super common to see in Gen 4. And then I think the 5% coughing that I failed, don't even wanna go over it again. That one was a super insane one. But I mean, people don't really go for it just because it is a 5% one, but I was not going for it either. It just happened to appear. So I wouldn't even consider it. And yeah, all the other rounds that I've done are pretty average rounds. I mean, I've also hatched a shiny Togepi that I was not hunting for, so I'm not even counting it. And it was not I mean, it was not the Togepi from Gold and Soul Silver. It was another Togepi. So yeah, I'd say Wizmore and Marowak and Coughing. Oh wow. Were they, I mean, first level in Europe, or, I mean, off camera, and that's it? By the way, we are super close to breaking the record. Oh, I see. Let me see how many Riolus I got. I already got a full party, nope. But I might drop them already, yeah. There we go. By the way, I'd love to go for another first level in Europe without doing like a crazy impossible round. But if there is an round that you guys know that hasn't been done yet live, feel free to drop it in the chat, because I'd love to hear some ideas. I'd love to get other unique things. Oh, Nuzleaf. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I'm not super informed about all the rounds that you can do from, I mean, Gen 5. But yeah, it sounds uncommon actually. I mean, if you steal my next first level in Europe, it would mean that you got back to hunting, so I'd be okay with it. By the way, I think that I will be like forever the first, I mean, the only person that got a Wizmore live in Gen 4, because I don't really see the point for someone to go for annoying sound Wizmore now that it is no more a first level in Europe. Mine will be forever the only one on Europe. I strongly think so. Do you have any ideas about an eventual first level Eurobound without using the sounds? Because I'm done with it, at least for a while. I might eventually get back to it in the future for an eventual Absol that I'd love to get. Can you explain to me a bit more about that hunt? By the way, I got 2 emeralds, 1 ruby, 1 sapphire, 2 leaf greens, and 2 fire reds. These are all the GBAs that I got. What do you mean by saying an RNG hunt? By the way, I've never heard of a soft reset Gengar. I knew that you could find a Gengar in the wild, but it is super low as a percentage, and it should also already been found. If you are referring to the one in the wild, but I never heard of one. I mean, a soft resettable one in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh, I got you. No, I prefer like going full odds. Really? I didn't know that you could soft reset for a Gengar. Bro, I literally thought I knew almost everything about those games. I mean, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Yeah, Relicanth is already on my list. There should be a 100% ounce for it, if I remember correctly. I don't remember where, but there should be one. Let me see if that Gengar has already been found. I guess it is actually. By the way, let me check a thing actually. I mean, I'll check it after the stream. Now let me go on hunting. Yeah, Relicanth looks so good shiny. It looks incredibly good. But I think I will have to fish for it, and I don't wanna fish right now. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it right now, but I'm actually looking for a first level in Europe. By the way, the Gengar one is a cool one. Let me check a thing. Let me see. Yeah, it says do a slot of any 3rd gen game. But let me see. Oh yeah, but you have to run. It's not a soft reset one. You have to run in the room with the with a portrait. But yeah, it has already been found, sadly. But I think I might go for it in the future. I don't know how long it takes to do an encounter in there, because I've seen that the percentage is pretty low. Yeah, I think so, because I I think I would have known about another eventual TV aunt. By the way, that place is super cool actually, with the ghastly. Also the like the NPC ghost that moves from room to room. It's pretty cool as a concept. I remember the first time that I saw the ghost in that room. I was like 10 years old. I was just like, what? I'm almost done with the Riolu eggs that I already collected. I'm only missing 5 of them. And that's perfect actually, because if I'm able to end the stream after having also finished all the eggs, I might be starting right away, not right away, but from the next stream, the tentacle hunt. I don't know, I still have to see how long it takes me to set up, but I might start for it. Yo, congrats! Let's go! At least you got it. Congrats. I guess it's my turn now. Yeah, that was such a cool detail. I also loved it. I also love it. And I've loved it. After how many encounters? Soft resets. Yo, that has a sweet nickname. 40,000. But were you hunting it? The event one, or I hope you're referring to the event one. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely such an amount. Thank God, I think I've never seen someone going like that far in a roaming hound. I've never seen someone going 40,000 for a roamer. Thank goodness. I personally have always been super lucky. I mean, super lucky, but lucky with the roamers. I got them. My 2 roamers, I got both of them before alpha odds. I got blessed. But I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter after how many soft resets you get it. The point is that you started the hunt and you got the courage to start the hunt, and then it is fair that you get rewarded. The choke point is starting. The real difficult thing is to be brave of doing so. No, no, I'm not going for Entei in such a way. I will not. That one might literally be the worst thing on earth. If someone ever does it, I don't know what I'm doing. You have to be out of your mind to start something like that. Literally, there's no way. For those of you that don't know about what we are talking about, we are referring to the shiny roamers, Raikou and Entei, that respawns after you have beaten the Pokemon League, and these arc around. It depends on. You have to. Anyway, you have to defeat the Pokemon League every single reset. That's it. He's there is nothing worse. By the way, we actually broke the record with this reset. Let's go. Yeah, it is. At least 10 years. At least. Yo, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. So happy you enjoy. Super happy. Oh, it is actually you, Chuck. Thank you. I'm sorry if I didn't recognize you, but I only got the notifications every once in a while. It depends if you got the public account, the public YouTube account, or the private one. If you got the public one, I'm able to see who's subscribed. Thank you. By the way, I'm only 5 eggs away from finishing all the eggs that I already collected. So let me write down that tomorrow I will also have to change the thumbnail graphic for the stream, because if I'm going to go for Tentacle, I will have to change it. Alright. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. I mean, if you could save before before battling Lance, I think it was not even that impossible. I mean, you just need a level 100 ice type that is gonna destroy Lance, and then you're like, I mean, not even. I mean, you just need a level 100 Feraligatr with Ice Fang and Surf, and Lance is done in 4 minutes without the barrel animations. It's not even close. Yeah, I'm gonna out in the Safari Zone this year, just as I've done the past one. I will out in the Fired and Leafgreen Safari Zone once again. I wanna do more encounters in it, because the past year I've only done 2 phases because I don't wanna say I got pretty unlucky, but in the end all I can out for the majority of the year is like a couple hours in the evening. So I was not able to do that many encounters. I've only done like 16,000 encounters. I was quad hunting in the Safari Zone, so they are not that many at all. The encounters in the Safari Zone are pretty fast. But I mean, I got pretty satisfied. I got a shiny Venomoth, 5% one, coat, and also a shiny Paras. So I'm pretty happy. I caught both of them. I'd love to be that lucky even this year in the Safari Zone. I'd love not to fail anything in there. I still haven't failed anything in my life in the Safari Zone, and I'd love to stick to this plan. And it will be even crazier this year because I will be on stream while hunting the Safari Zone. So it will be like super intense. I don't even wanna imagine like me like that scared on stream. Yeah, I did. Yeah, by the way, Chansey is the target bar. Never catching it. By the way, yeah, I failed 3 shinies in my life. No, I've never quit any hunt, but I failed the 3 shinies. I failed a shiny Coughing, shiny 5% Coughing from the Stark Mountain. I've done an entire study about how unlucky it is to find that shiny, because that shiny, you got almost 50% probabilities to fail it even if you can prepare to that hunt. I got the whole study on my channel, so if you wanna check it out, it is there. With all the probabilities, I've done all the math about it, and I've literally found the worst shiny you can find in the wild on Earth. But anyway, and I failed it. Anyway, I also failed. I mean, I'm pretty ashamed about this one because I failed a shiny Chikorita. It was my third shiny Chikorita. I already reclaimed it, so I would have had 4 Chikoritas right now. But I failed one because I was. It was during the quarantine. I was in high school and I was following the online lesson, and I was also resetting on one device while taking notes. I was going super speed. I was like going super fast, and I resetted over a Chikorita. It happened. I felt incredibly bad. I mean, anyway. And I've also failed a shiny Smeargle that was a Pokeradar one, because while I was catching it, I forgot that it got so few PPs, and I just put him at 1 HP, and then he struggled and it killed itself. I mean, this Smeargle was super on me. I should have been. I mean, I really didn't have to fail that one. But back in the day when I failed the Chikorita and also the Smeargle, I just started shinyhunting, so I was not super an expert. So in the end, I'm kinda fine with it. Even if I would have loved to have like my whole shinyhunting career without any fail, apart from the one from the Safari Zone that are not. I mean, they don't count, in my honest opinion. And also the uncatchable one, they don't count. But yeah, that's how it went. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it happens, but I don't know. It hurts me so much to fail them. Not because of the effort that I've put in them, but because I mean I don't know, I really don't know how to express how I feel about failing a shiny in such a weird way that is resetting over it. If I could like delete my memory about it, I would do it 100%. I hate those things, literally. They tilt me. This Smeargle one is the one I mean, Boar, Coughing and this Smeargle one, I'm kinda okay with them, but the Chikorita one, I mean, to me it's crazy that a shinyhunter resets over a shiny. I know it's super common. I've seen it so many times happening, and it happened to me, but I feel like so weird about it, so weird. Because you literally have to do one thing, that is find the shiny, and you're not even able to bring it home. It's super sad. But I mean, about the Smeargle one, I mean, it's okay. It is a strange Pokemon with a strange mechanic. It was my target, so I should have known. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't thought about it at the time. But I mean, in the end, it was a Pokeradar one, and in the end I got 4 of them in my files. So I mean, 4 of them shinies. So it's okay. And the Coughing one, there was not really that much I could do. I really suggest you to check out that video. It's pretty funny because it is my only live shiny fail. and I hope that it will be the only one. But I mean, as long as you are, I mean, it doesn't depend on you, it is okay if you fail it. Yeah, I know about Uncatchable Week, but I won't join it. I don't see me join it in the future. I mean, I'll be honest, that's pretty fair. I'll be honest, I've also thought about not uploading the coughing video because I feel so ashamed about failing shinies. Literally, I can't explain it. I know it's insane to be like that, and I'm crazy, alright? But I don't know, I really thought about not uploading that Pokemon, that shiny reaction, but I mean, in the end, it is also part of my journey. It happens. Mistakes are part of the life, so yeah. But I also liked so much how I turned the video. I mean, how the video turned. Because I like so much to do the editing at the beginning with all the math and the statistics. So in the end, I liked a lot that video. So it's okay. You immediately told Duck. Yeah, resetting over a Sinjo ruin. I don't know, I might cry if I do something like that. Alright, of course I'm joking, I'm not the kind of person that cries, actually, but I'd feel so fucking bad. I would for sure dream about it, like, at least the first night after the fail. Yeah, they do actually get you views, but I don't really think that mine got that many views. Let me see. Don't remember actually. I think it got like 300. Oh, 454. That's actually over the average of my channel, so it is okay. At least. I've never seen it in that way, actually. Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's easier for a striker to fail a gold than for a shinyhunter to fail a shiny, but it is a clean comparison. No, I would never. I'm never failing a shiny on purpose. Literally, I could never. Even if, I mean, no, I would not. Oh, never, neither did I, actually. It has been so long since I cried the last time. I don't even remember it. By the way, guys, I think I'm going farther because I'm having a super great time and it is also Saturday, so I might go on. Just as long as my brain works, because As I told you in the yesterday's stream, today's day has been long. Every time I come on stream, I'm like super tired. Then I always get a super good vibe when I'm here, and I don't wanna turn off the stream. It is always like that. The online lessons shenanigans are are super funny always. I'm just imagining him like saying 15, 16, 17, 18. Imagine. Oh really? Is that much intense? My sister has watched it. She told me it is a good anime, but I never seen it. I probably should at this point. By the way, like having the mic turned on, I think was everyone's biggest fear at the time. Hi Salater. It is going pretty good. I mean, we just broke the record. So, yeah. This Shiny Latios is currently my longest ever round. And I also got a full squad of Riolus that I got a drop. And I'm also going to switch hound. I'm gonna switch the Riolu hound into soft lock tentacle. That I might start. No, I might go on with Riolu in this stream, and then I will set up the tentacle thing off stream tomorrow. Should be able to, yeah. Right now I have to remember that I need to collect the eggs directly from the daycare man. So I will be going up and down just like this, I think, if I'm also able to hunt for Latios in this way. I should be. Yeah, that one can be shiny and I wanna get it shiny. I'm switching out just because it suits a bit more the graphic, that's why. If not, I would be going on with the Riolu, most likely. Ciao Matte. Yes sir. Yeah, tonight I'm going a bit further. Oh, happy birthday. By the way, don't worry. My favorite shiny Pokemon is Gyarados. Yeah, that's unfortunate actually. It makes me so sad that they destroyed the value of my boy by making it a compulsory one, a mandatory one. And I still haven't found any Gyarados full odds. In the previous round I could have. I was on Phoebus before switching to Riolu, but I found Phoebus first phase, so I mean, can't complain. Oh, good luck! I got a sweet memory about a regional that I went to in Verona. It was 2019. I was playing Lunalite Orcus. Such a good combo deck. I didn't top, but I ended up with 5 wins and 2 losses. Unfortunately, I didn't top because my tiebreak was low, but I performed good at that regional back in the day. I was happy about it. By the way, good luck. Let's go. You are getting the Mr. Mime. I can feel it. By the way, Chuck, you are Italian too. That's good to know. No way. Did he really thought that it was a normal one? Imagine. I mean, in the end, if you're like a child and you don't know about shiny Pokemons, you get the first one, you think it's the normal one. In the end, it works. Yeah, I mean, I used it for the shiny forms. I don't know actually, it might be the algorithm. I don't know, because I'm talking in English and the stream is set up in English, so I have no clue actually. Good night, Matteo, good luck for tomorrow. But I don't know actually, because my channel is pretty much followed by, I mean, not Italian people. The majority of the people that follows me are from the US. Like 30% of my subscribers are from the US. They should be from the US. At least the analytics tell me so. Yeah, I'm Italian actually. I live in Emilia Romagna. But yeah, I mean, because of the fact that the channel is set in English, I mean, I really don't know why that many Italian people are reaching out, but I mean it's fair, super good. As far as I knew, the algorithm was working. I mean, it worked so much on TikTok. Like all the like people that reach out on me on TikTok are Italian, literally. I don't know how is it possible, but it is so different compared to all the other social medias. For example, compared to YouTube or to Instagram, in which I got like so many people that are reaching out on me that are not Italian. I of course got a lot of Italian people because I got some friends that follow me. I mean my IRL friends, but yeah, I don't know. But I mean the streams always get so many people that are from Italy. By the way, something that I was also projecting to do on stream in the future, because I still haven't did the setup, is to use the a website in which you can do like the tier lists, in which you got like the tier S, tier A, tier B, C, D, and I wanted to dedicate a single video. I mean, it will be turned into a video after the live, dedicated to all the Pokemon in Generation 1 and Generation 2, 3, 4, and so on, up to Gen 6, that is the last one I played. And yeah, I still have to think about how I wanna set up the whole thing, but in the future I'll do it. I might, because I still don't know if I wanna do it, because I wanna do it for the regular forms and also for the shiny forms. So I still don't know if I wanna go for the regular and the shiny forms in the same video, so in a single stream doing yeah exactly. I wanna do it in the stream, and then I'm gonna upload it as a YouTube video. I mean, I will edit it, and I mean, I still haven't set it up, but I think I will do the day that I will do the Generation 1. I will also do the shiny forms of the Generation 1, and I will upload both of them in a single video dedicated to the first generation, and then I'll do the same thing for the other ones up to Gen 6. I mean, every once in a while I'll do one of these different formats, just because I like it actually. I had a great time by building my top 10 like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when we did it on stream, and I wanna do it again. Oh, you live in Peru. All right. Yeah, by the way, I also think that it is not that much about algorithm if we talk about YouTube. On TikTok, it is insane. I literally only reach out on Italian people. But yeah, that's how it works actually. By the way, going back to what I was saying before, I will do it in a way better way to. I mean, I got some ideas in mind about the format that I told you before. For example, I wanna like put on the layout the rules. I mean, not the rules, but all the parameters that I will follow during my rating of every single Pokemon. I wanna cover every aspect of the Pokemon and explain why, in my opinion, it is a tier S or a tier B or whatever it is. And I'm synchronizing with Timid. It's striked for Larios, and it would be super cool if I got also Larios as a Timid one. By the way, it is also written in the name of the Alakazam. I used to. By the way, I'm forgetting that I have to collect the egg from the old man. I'm already used to get them from the box. Let me see how many of them I got. Yeah, let me get another one. I have to pay a bit more of attention right now because I mean, now I have to do different things, but anyway, in the end I'm only doing it up to the end of the stream, and then I'll be done with the Riolu for now. Let me get the egg. By the way, I'm gonna reach 400 and then I'll go off stream. It was a fairly long stream actually. 3 hours, and I think we reached like 3 hours and a half almost. Yeah, why not? It is Saturday in the end. It's time to chill. And also you have to grind because you have to go, I mean you have to to reach the Sinjo ruins. I'll drop my guess. In my opinion, you will get the Sinjo Giratina at 7,000. I mean, not exactly like 7,000, but like 7,000 and something. That's my guess. Yeah, I would do the same actually. It would be the most relieving thing on earth. Yo, 500 will also be huge. I mean, 7k is a lot for that amount, but in the end, I mean, as long as you're not reaching the odds, it is fair. But I of course hope you you find it earlier, but I don't know, I just feel like I feel like you are getting at 7Ks or at 3Ks. These are my two picks. I mean, 7Ks is nothing. Yeah, but we are talking about these Sinjo ruins. They are like 4 minutes long. Every reset. I agree with you if we talk about a simple round, but by the way, it kills me to read Italian words in the middle of an English sentence. It is so funny. My AirPods ran out of battery. One is still working. And I will keep also the other one just for this wag. Anyway, in a couple minutes, I mean, I'll be done. More than a couple, like 6 minutes, so I don't even need to charge the other one. Let's see if in these last 10 encounters we are able to clutch. But have you got any other system to hunt in, like at the same time in which you're hunting for the Sinjo ruin? Because if it would be your like main hunt, I don't know, it would be I don't know. Oh right. Also the on one system. Okay. Was not referred to you hunting on only one system. Was referring to the stats. I'll see. Yeah, but triple hunting on it, it is definitely better, but it will still be pretty devastating. But I mean, whenever you will be able to see like big numbers of soft resets done, it will be, I don't know, you will feel good actually. I mean, at least I would. I mean, because it means that you are going like far in the hunt. So they're dropping effort, and that's good. Let's see, I'm gonna do this encounter and then I'll be done, but I also wanna hatch a single, like an egg. So I will do this encounter and I will wait for an egg to hatch, and then I'll go stream. So let's see. I mean, it would be the best option actually to use 3 of them for those resets and then hunt on other 3 systems. It would be, I mean, it would actually be what I would do in your situation. By the way, this is the last encounter. We are not clutching. I can feel it. Let's go. Let me... There we go. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for being in my company. This has been a super good stream. I had so much fun. We broke the record. We went a bit further for Riolu. So yeah, that's it. I should be on stream tomorrow. And there will be a tentacle instead of a Riolu. So see ya.